Okay, I'm Jim Troutman and invented the Delta Tactical Ladder. Question was, I climbed up or I'm climbing down, how to retrieve it. So this is a 13-foot wall. So I'm gonna put the ladder up.
Aya. Hey, look at this.
This is a 16-foot ladder. Now, if I want to retrieve it, now so on I can climb it. So it doesn't stretch. Got no skid on the top of the rungs. To retrieve this ladder, I look out, I climb down. I can use another 16-foot ladder, put it together, or I can use the same ladder. So
Wow! My friends, this is incredible. These humans are creative. Whoa! Wow. Guy. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is interesting. Let's hope it does not fall into the wrong hands. But it's good vibes technology. That one saying it. That one is good
This is
vibes.
a universe simulator. Think of it like Google Maps, but for the universe. Everything is orbiting in real time currently, and I want to show a perspective of where we are in the universe or in our galaxy, the Milky Way. So we'll head over to look at the Milky Way. So here's the Milky Way, our galaxy that we live in. And here is Earth. And at the center of every galaxy is a massive black hole. So we'll go to the center of the galaxy to show the black hole. And as you can see, black holes can bend light because they're pulling in everything. And as we zoom out or back out further out to the galaxy, you'll see all these stars, everything in our galaxy is getting drawn and lost to the inside of this black hole. It's pretty wild. Look at all these stars, suns. Look at all these stars. Everything is getting pulled to the center of that galaxy. So imagine when you fill up your bathtub and you drain the water, and you can see why galaxies have this swirly shape to them. It's because the center of them is being drawn by that black hole. It's pretty wild to think about. And Earth is...
My friend, we know all this is for entertainment purposes. But do you think it
Tell
could be
me what
real
it
by
is.
any
I found this
chance?
cast iron tool at an estate sale the other day. I have no idea. I've never seen one before. Had to have it. 3 gauges, angles, kind of use it as an anvil, I guess. Old. Had to have it for the $1 I spent. Was it worth it? A box of tools for $5 and this super cool tool's in it. This is a Tuffy screwdriver, even more rare is the Phillips version. These are made for women building bombs while the guys are dropping them in World War II by the Sparrow Airplane Company out of Kansas. Cool. Indestructible. It's at a garage sale. I've never seen one before. I don't know what it is, but I've got an expert with me. She's going to tell us.
I think it's a cow emasculation. Right there where you just take it right off.
A cow or what used to be a bull?
A bull. Make it a steer.
Found this at a garage sale. Check out this tool. Screwdriver. You pull out whichever one you need, and then you lock it in, and it even has a ratcheting feature. Check that out. You ever seen that before?
Who uses these tools?
Good example of when the same tool is a different tool. Both of them are $12.99 utility cutters made by Stanley, made in the United States. But one of them is aluminum, one is cast iron. This one is much better. It is my favorite.
Wow, none of those tools look familiar. How do you
Is it
use
safe
them?
to eat stringy rice?
No, it's not. Stringy rice
is usually caused by the excessive growth of bacillus trees, which produces a sticky, slimy substance that makes the rice unsafe to eat.
Is blackened mango still edible?
No, it's not. The blackening is often due to mold infection, and the toxins may have already spread into parts of the fruit that
This one you can
fine.
eat.
Are sprouted potatoes safe to eat?
No, they're not. Once potatoes sprout, they can produce large amounts of solanine, a toxic compound especially concentrated in the
This one
sprouts
you
and
eat.
nearby areas.
Is moldy ginger safe to eat?
No, it's not. Moldy ginger can grow aspergillus flavus, a potent carcinogen. Even cutting off the moldy part doesn't make it safe.
This one you eat.
Is reddish sugarcane safe to eat?
No, it's not. The red discoloration indicates contamination by a mold called arthenium. The entire stalk should be discarded.
Yes, it. Oh, okay. Oh, that one is quite surprising, my friends.
Make a really big fuss about how Leonardo DiCaprio is always wearing a hat over his face or a mask or sometimes both, all so that the paparazzi cannot get a picture of his face. I used to think that this was just about privacy until I flew an A-lister, award-winning, Oscar-winning actor who explained something to me that I'll really never forget. I was working this flight for this actor, and we had to change the departure times. We had to park at different places on the ramp so that paparazzi wouldn't be able to snap photos through the fence. And eventually this A-lister actor pulled me aside and he's like, Jamie, I'm really sorry for all the hoopla. As an actor, his job is to get audiences to cross the imaginary bridge, to believe that he is the character that he is playing. It's called the imagination gap. But if you constantly see these famous actors all over your news feeds, getting coffee, boarding private jets, going to weddings, it becomes a lot harder to believe that they are who they say they're playing as an actor, because you start to see them as just them, the celebrity. So it's hard to believe that Leonardo DiCaprio is the Wolf of Wall Street, that he is Jay Gatsby of The Great Gatsby. The hats, the mask, yes, it's about privacy, but as actors, it's also about protecting part of their professional currency. They can play any role so that audiences believe them and cross that imagination gap with them. So in private aviation, confidentiality and privacy, it's not just polite. It's actually part of the whole craft of what we do.
I didn't know about that until today. But you don't know if
Let me
it's true
explain to you guys how a
anyways.
program in this matrix really works. So let's say you have a neighbor and your neighbor drives a green Dodge Caravan, okay? Your neighbor has lived there for 5 years and he has a red Dodge Caravan, and you and your neighbor kick it off and you guys hang out all the time, you guys chill out, and you guys both have a lot of fun. What happens one day is that your neighbor decides to leave. Your neighbor decides to leave his hometown. And you're very sad and you're like, oh, okay, like you have to go, whatever, right? The neighbor packs his bags and he takes his car and he leaves. Now, 2 to 3 months pass by and you see that there's another green Dodge Caravan that's parked right there. And you get very excited and you're like, oh, my neighbor is back. So you go to Costco or wherever you go, get a cake or whatever, and you bring it back and you're like, okay, like, let me give this guy some cake. And as soon as you knock on the door, it's an older lady and she's like, who are you? What? And you're like, what? I thought this was my neighbor. And she's like, how would it be your neighbor? And you're like, the car. Because she has the same Dodge Caravan, the green one. Now you call your neighbor and you're like, where are you? And the neighbor's like, I'm out. And you're like, wait, is your car here? You're like, no, I'm driving my car right now. And you're like, wait, but there's another green Dodge Caravan, the same year, the same make, at your spot. And he has no explanation for you. Now, the point being said over here, that car was always meant, that prototype was always meant to be parked at that spot.
What?
These are codes that are running in this binary based simulation, which is enumerated in numbers, and this is what we talk about on my live.
That's an interesting perspective from that good vibe. So,
can someone tell me why I pick up anytime I pick up my fly swatter, My cat wants to be hit with it. He literally is such a freak. Like, begging. And I don't know why he has learned that this is a thing. Like, he was like, dang, I see you smashing all those bugs with this thing. I want to be smacked to pieces like that fly on the window. Like, is he okay? Anybody else's cat like this? Or just mine?
Okay. Probably the human is the pet to the cat.
So, like, are we, like, all on our way to work or something? This is my first time employee. I don't know. I'm new to this. Are you on your way to work? Go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the money. I'm a part of you guys now. Working class.
Wonderful, my friends.
The European Space Agency might have just showed us something they weren't supposed to. Since the US government conveniently shut down just days before the Mars flyby of 3i Atlas and told us they're not gonna give us updates on it anymore, the good old ESA released this video just a few days after it flew by Mars, using their ExoMars trace gas orbiter. And just watch what happens when we zoom it in. No video enhancements applied whatsoever. Is anyone else seeing what I'm seeing? Surely this is just a photography lighting glitch, right? And like, where is China in all this? They do have an active orbiter around Mars, the Tianwen-1. Wouldn't this be just like the best opportunity for them to flex on us, showing us the clearest photos of 3i Atlas yet? But no, radio silence from the CNSA, China's National Space Administration. So they either somehow didn't take the photo on time, or they did, saw what it was, and didn't want to show anyone else. And still other online detectives pulled this image from NASA's official Mars Perseverance rover's online public library, dated Seoul 1643, October 4th, 2025, the exact time that 3i Atlas flew by. NASA, of course, hasn't commented on this yet, and some are saying it might just be Mars's moon Phobos caught in motion, which ironically is Greek for fear.
What? Wow, this 3i Atlas story is getting more and more strange.
Y'all see how there's no cars behind me, right? You know, watch by the time I get to my house, there's gonna be cars driving right near me. Watch this. This shit happens every time. Watch this shit. Just pay attention. By the time I reach my yard, there's gonna be a bunch of cars, bro. Watch. Can't make this shit up. Just watch.
Wow. Aye.
I'm about to turn in to go to my yard. Right? Now watch when I'm about to hit the door. Watch this shit. Going into my gate. But who do we have here?
What?
A bunch of cars, like I said.
Wow.
1, 2,
What?
3,
Aye.
4, 5, 6. 7, 8.
How can you
Boy, I
explain
tell
this?
you, boy. I tell you, boy. I know what I be talking about.
What? Or maybe all those people have the same routine of passing there the same exact
Well,
time.
hello. Oh, we've not had a coffee video in a while. Why are we pouring the whole kettle water in the whole Nescafe granules? That is going to be the strongest coffee that you've ever drank in your life. That would keep you up forever. You'd turn into Edward Cullen. You wouldn't be able to sleep. Is that cheese? Or is it ice? Guys, I need help here. What is going on? Oh, we've got... Maybe it was cream. Okay, we've got the blender out and we're making some coffee dessert. I ain't got a clue what's going on. Oh, it's the coffee that I've made with Hershey's chocolate sauce. It's turned into a mocha. Oh, I'm so for it. Pour the whole bottle in. Oh my God, wait, you're not just going to drink it direct. Why do you not just use the blender? Oh, is that to give it, I don't know. Where's it go? Hello? Where's it going, Sharon? Oh, we've got the hair tied up. It's getting serious. Right, okay. Oh, it's frozen. Look at the marble. Oh my God, look at the way it just scoops so easy. Did it go in the fridge or is it in the freezer? We need ingredient lists. Oh, that's a big old jug, by the way. And that's a lot of coffee. Adding vanilla ice cream is genius. You're turning it into like a coffee float, no? And I'm ready to say all this shit, baby. Let me tell you. Oh my dreamy coffee. What's next? More ice. This is taking iced coffee to a new limit. Do you know how strong that's going to be, by the way? You'd be doing backflips. Oh, are we dancing? More milk. I'm lactose intolerant. I'm telling you now, me and the toilet are about to have some fun. I'm sorry, but look, the temperature's going to be perfect. Go on, I need a reaction. Give me some luck. Hello.
That looks delicious, but among all the ingredients, I think I can only access milk. What about you? Now look at this.
She can lay on that cat. She can pull that cat's tail. She can pull his ears. She can bite that cat. That cat there follows my grandbaby wherever she goes in this yard.
Yeah.
Look at that. Them two are always together. Look at them. Playing together. Look at there. I named that cat Red, and that's my grandbaby McKenna Faye Ducksworth. Look at that cat. See, trying to get her. A while ago, she had that cat down on the ground. He was screaming and hollering.
Oh,
I thought the cat was going to bite her, but I think really the cat was really enjoying it because of the attention. Look at her pitching and fit because she wants to go in the road, and I won't let her.
That is just beautiful, my friends. Extremely lovely. Lots of good vibes in that video.
It's actually a genius because you see, I have my big cat with big food stealing issues, and my roommate's cat, little lady, low food motivation, needs her food left out. Instead of me having to buy one of those fancy, really expensive food microchip bowls, my roommate she got a box. Prudence just eats in a box. And my big lady, she can't get it.
It's just good vibes. How you must live is different.
Back in the day, you could get Star Wars toys out of your soap. Yep, in 1999 you could. These are the Galactic Glycerin soaps. There was a whole bunch of different ones, different colors, with different toys and figures inside. So you'd use it in the bath and eventually be rewarded with a little figure or toy from it. Now, I don't have that much time, so I'm going to put it in a pot of hot water so it will speed up the process to see what figure is in here. And it looks like getting Darth Vader, one of the best ones. This is, I guess you would call it an action figure. There were little toys that were like heads, and then there were whole figures. So you've got Darth Vader here, and you can move his head a little bit. And that's the only thing, but still so cool.
Wow, my friends, that's extremely interesting. Wow, that must have encouraged bathing back then. It's good vibes. Yeah. Today I've really felt nice, my friend, for the time we've been with you. All those videos you've watched together, you leaving your comments, hitting that like button. It's always incredible being joined by you. And may God always bless you abundantly for that gesture. You can't imagine the gratitude in our hearts, my friend, with being such a beautiful child of God together with you here. Now, my friend, we'll end the show today, but we shall share some words from the book of wisdom. Today, this is what it tells us. Wait for the Lord, be strong, and take heart, and wait for the Lord. That is from the book of Psalms, chapter 27, verse 14. Interesting words, right? Let's give thanks for that and end the show. Thank you, Father, for the good time you've given us together with your precious child. Thank you for love, Father. Thank you for your goodness and kindness. Thank you for the words from the book of wisdom, Father. Thank you, dear Lord, for forgiveness of all our sins. Thank you for the blessings that you passed to these viewers live, Father. Thank you for you shall give them hope, and your mercies will reach them from where they are, Father. May they see your goodness all around them. In your holy name, Jesus Christ, we do pray, trusting and believing. Amen. Child of God, thank you for your time. I have been your host and friend, Y311H. See you next time. Peace, love, and good vibes be with you. Hit that notification button, super thanks button if you can, and share the videos with friends and families. Bye bye. Peace.